Hello, friends. Today, I'm going to be making love enhancing rose oil, aka self-love oil. I'll be looking at the Botanical Rose and its properties and benefits. I have this English rose incense that I'm going to be using for purification and to bring in those properties of love, beauty, peace. I'm using another one of the same jars that I've been using to repurpose. And as that's purifying, we'll get started. I'm using the raw rose quartz to help bring in unconditional love and emphasize those properties of healing, as I will be using this base oil for those things in my practice. Love, healing, protection. But roses have so many other properties. Rose has a profoundly positive effect on the emotions. It is beneficial for treating anxiety and depression. It helps to lift the mood and its spirits. It is a beautiful fragrance that invokes beauty and love, and has long been used in beauty products. It is an anti-inflammatory and helps with skin disorders, with skin damage, and aids reducing scarring and stretch marks. It is extremely versatile and can be used for many things, from lifting spirits, balancing moods, beauty regimes, restoring the skin, peace, harmony, beauty, healing, protection, and amplification. There are many ways to work with this beautiful aroma and this love-enhancing botanical. You can even bring color correspondences into your properties. You can choose a specific colored rose to infuse those properties in the oil and bring those characteristics to the mix. Today, I want to call into the oil its properties of love, beauty, and peace to create a love-enhancing oil or a self-love oil. And I've called it a love-enhancing oil because the word self-love get thrown around a lot these days. And it's not just about loving ourselves. This is enhancing all kinds of love. So our love for ourselves, our love for others, our love for communities, our love for the environments we live in, our children, our pets, anything we can bring love to. And you can see kind of smooshing the roses brings a discoloration to the petals. And that is just helping the oils and other properties be released. And while I'm doing this, I'm thinking of my intentions of love, beauty, and peace. I'm going to keep the pieces fairly big to make it easier to strain after this initial infusing stage of making rose essential oil or rose infused oil. I'm going to give them another smush up, just concentrating on those characteristics of love, beauty, and peace, and kind of release those oils. Going to place the petals in the jar. Filling it about halfway. You can obviously make these in bigger batches, in bigger containers, but as I'm experimenting, I'm just using these tiny jars with the aim of putting the oils in little rollers for use. Today I've chosen to use coconut oil, but you can use any form of oil. Make sure if you're going to be using the oil on your skin that you use a oil that is okay for the skin. You can also use cooking oils such as olive oil, avocado oil, sunflower oil, really any carrier, but make sure that you do your research and make sure that it will be safe for the use that you are wanting to do. I'm just going to pour a tiny bit more in. So you can see how there is, oops, no you can't. You can see how there is room within the mix for the petals to move around. And you're going to pop a lid on, and we're going to shake it up. I'm actually going to pop a tiny little bit more oil in. And so you can see how there is room. Sorry about the stick. I need to figure out a way to get the stick off. There we go. So you can see that there's lots of room for the oil to move around the roses, and this will allow it to infuse those properties and correspondences of the rose, the love, the beauty, the peace into the oil. I'm going to pop it back on here, and it's really important you label your oils because they're going to pop up in your windowsill for 2 to 4 weeks, getting as much sun as they can. And it's important to put the date on there, especially if you're making more than one batch. And I've also included the 3 properties that I am bringing into this oil: love, beauty, peace. So every day when I come up and shake these, I'm going to think of those qualities and then pop it back on my windowsill. Now, if you don't have dried flowers, you can use essential oils to infuse carrier oils to use for the same process, and I will make a separate video showing how to do this. So that there is how I have made love enhancing rose oil, and I'll show you a couple of the other oils we made a couple days ago. Let's see, yeah, 3 days ago. So this is my daughter's rose and chamomile mix. And it's starting to get like a pinky, orangey tinge to it. Oh, and you can smell the roses. This is the rosemary healing oil. You can see it's very green, already infused in there. And I haven't given this a shake, so you see how it settles out. I'm going to shake and think of its properties: protection, healing, memory. Give it a good old. It's looking good. I want to smell it. Oh yeah, you can smell the rosemary. And then the other one that I've also made is this lavender relaxation oil. And this is for calming, healing, and purifying. And there are videos for both of these 2 oils already up on the channel. So I hope that you have enjoyed and learned some information about roses or been inspired to make your own tools. And I will see you in the next video.